All right, let's work out our chest region with the following tricep. We're gonna roll back into the bench. We're gonna do an incline bench press. Then we're gonna immediately follow that up with an incline fly. Now notice that I have my palms out. I'm gonna lower my elbows so that I'm parallel to the ground. And when I press back up towards the ceiling, I'm gonna gently rotate my hands inward so that my palms wind up facing inward. I'm also going to contract at the top portion of that movement. Okay, so let's walk through that again. I'm going to start with my elbows parallel to the ground. I'm going to press the weights up and in while rotating my palms at the same time so that when I end the movement, my palms are facing each other. Okay, and then I'm going to sit up, I'm going to adjust the bench, and then we're going to do the third movement, which is going to be a flat bench press. So I'm going to gently roll back into the bench. Press the weights above head and press, not locking out at the top. All right, now we've walked through the movement. I think we're ready to start. Incline bench press. Roll back into the bench and press. 10 repetitions. Good, keep it up. Press. Press this last rep. Good, now immediately we're gonna go right into our fly and begin. Good. Nice squeeze at the top, good. Keep it up. You're doing an awesome job. Come on, push through. Good, almost done. Last rep. Awesome. Now, go ahead and adjust your bench. Put the bench down so it's flat. And now we're gonna continue on with our flat bench press. And begin. Good. Don't lock out all the way at the top portion of the movement. Press. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Push. Last rep. Awesome job. All right, let's go ahead and take our break, and then I'll see you back for the next round. All right, great job training your chest. Now, if you look at the selection of exercises that the team has chosen, you're gonna notice that we hit the upper chest, the lower chest, and then we also hit some of the mid chest, all right, to get that nice clean line of definition right down the center. All right, now, remember, when you're doing any kind of chest movement, make sure that you don't go too wide. When you go too wide on a bench press, what you do is you put your shoulders in a vulnerable position. This could lead to injury later on and lots of shoulder pain. Also remember, don't lock out at the top portion of the movement. By maintaining a 90% lockout, you could really stimulate more muscle growth. The other thing you notice is by engaging in a tricep, you don't need a whole bunch of weight to get full stimulation of the muscle. Our primary concern is to flush that muscle full of blood. That way you can bring those nutrients to that area to assist in the repair process. All right, I'll see you back on the next set. All right, guys, welcome back from break. Let's go ahead and start our second round for our chest. Go ahead and roll back into the bench. Incline press and begin. Press. Come on. Good. Squeeze those muscles at the top portion of the movement. Good. Last rep. Awesome. Now immediately go into your flies. Rotate. Good. And squeeze. Rotate and squeeze. One of the things you can do here too is concentrate on really pushing your back into the bench, kind of creating a slight arch. And then remember, you want to contract at the top part of the movement. Good, keep it up. Squeeze, good. Squeeze, come on. Last rep. Awesome. Now we're gonna adjust the bench and we're gonna do our flat bench press. Go ahead and roll back into the bench. Adjust yourself and begin. Good. Again, we're going to squeeze at the top part of the movement. Don't quite lock out the elbows. Good job. Awesome set. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a break, and then we'll move on to our next body part. By changing your hand spacing and the grip of the dumbbells, you can intensify the movement. All right. Remember, when you come up, especially on the flies, that's a good time for you really to contract that muscle group, and that contraction is actually going to help to improve definition in that area. All right. On the flat bench presses, don't go too wide. Okay. Make sure you keep a nice, safe distance in between the dumbbells. Go down, but don't lower the dumbbells or your elbows too far below the bench. Remember, you don't want to put your shoulders in a vulnerable position. Now, one of the things you might notice is whenever you're doing a bench press motion, your front delts get tired. Sometimes you may find that they get exhausted even prior to exhausting your chest muscle. Remember, when you're working out, you want to keep the focus on the muscle group that you're training. So that means if you feel the tension or you feel the stress on any other body part other than the body part that you're training, you need to change the way that you're completing the movement.